you done it today?
No.
Yeah. You failed your New Year's resolution already. So how does it feel having stayed up until 1 o'clock in the morning, Sienna?
It feels very tiring.
Yeah. What's good, Fizz fam? So today is the 1st of January for us. It'll probably be the 2nd when you're watching this. The video will go out the next day. So it's a fresh new year, it's a fresh new week, it's a fresh new month. It's just everything fresh. Time to start making new resolutions for your new year and make big goals. We've obviously not quite got off on particularly the right track because we stayed up so late. So my initial New Year's resolution of having a good healthy morning routine each morning has failed immediately, but it's all about not having that all or nothing mindset, so it doesn't matter. Today's another day to get started again, isn't it?
It's cool, look.
Is he?
Yeah.
Your den's pretty cool, isn't it? Do you know what we were thinking, Sienna?
Yeah.
We're going to have to work out what we're going to do with the Christmas tree now, because we've got this giant tree
Jump on it.
up there, haven't we? Yeah, I don't think jumping on it's going to
Eat all the
work.
candy canes.
Yeah, so guys, if you're wondering why we've got a mattress in here as well, it looks quite a state in this room at the moment, doesn't it? I've got this mattress in here is because this is where me and Mummy Fizz slept last night, because we've got some guests upstairs. No, not Creepy Santa! He's finished until next year, Sienna. He's hibernating. That's his little hibernation spot.
Good morning, Fizz fam. I haven't said hello yet. So this morning we have decided to brave the weather and we're going to go for a walk down to the seafront. So we've got Jane and Steve with us still, and they said that they didn't want to go back to where they live without having to see the sea first. So hopefully it's not like the other day when there's literally foam flying into our face. Look at it, sea foam!
It looks like some sort of weird creature.
Daddy Fizz is having his breakfast, starting the new year off really well with a bagel.
I've already failed my New Year's resolution, but only for today. I will redeem it tomorrow.
Yeah, is that nice, Steve? Oh, sorry, I said Steve, it's Steve, isn't it? Sorry about that. It's like when people call me George. Loads of, like, Darren even calls me George sometimes. I don't really mind. Sometimes people like are really particular about their names. Like, you don't like to be called Measles, do you? Basically, my little brother used to always call me Measles when she was little, but then she got to a point where it's like, can you not call me like this disease anymore, please?
Yeah.
Won't you? And then we always joke and we always say to Sienna, we call her Fiona, because one day we went into town when she was a little girl and we saw this, like, there's this little old lady and she said, what is her name? And I said, Sienna, and then she repeated back, oh, Fiona, that's a nice name. And then she put 50p into her hand and we've like always called her Fiona as a joke ever since. Fizz fam, if you want, you can start calling me Measles and you can call Sienna Fiona if you want.
Current progress, we can't really vlog very much because it's absolutely pouring with rain. And this is our grand tour of Brighton, which we're doing for Steve and Jane. So, yay, Brighton!
What is it?
That looks like it could be an eye hole.
When
Yeah.
you come to the beach, you find the most weirdest things ever, don't you?
What do you think of that, Sienna?
I think it's part of a crab.
Look at that seaweed behind you. It's meant to be nutritious.
Yeah, do you want a bite?
Let's
No,
try
actually
it.
don't, because every time we say this you end up doing it. Can you not eat it?
No!
Stop it!
You're pregnant. It's nice. It's iodine.
So we retreated to the hot chocolate shop as usual, but we're currently having a dimple off where we're seeing who's got the most dimples. And check this out, guys. Sienna's got about 5 dimples. Look how many she's got. It's crazy. You're the dimple master, Sienna, aren't you? We're back home now and we're going to try and warm up a little bit. Jane and Steve are going to have to be going though, unfortunately, but our time has been very nice, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Saw in the new year together, didn't we?
Yeah, it was nice.
Oh yeah, because if you didn't know, guys, actually, Georgie and Jane are both pregnancy
Bump buddies.
bump buddies. Oh yeah, I like it. Hashtag bump buddies.
Bye, Leon. Good luck with everything.
See you later, guys. Nice to see you. Bye. You now got to try and suck one up, Sienna.
No, you're gonna suck
Oh.
mine. I will be getting you back for that, Sienna, okay?
Guys, we're in the middle of playing this game, which we actually started playing yesterday, which is called UFO Alarm, if you can see that upside down. Yeah, so basically we have to roll the dice, and then you have to get all your counters out, and then the idea is that you don't get abducted. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. It's coming again. Is that yours again, Sienna?
Yes.
Oh, I think Mia's picking on you, isn't she? 1,
Oh no!
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Who's winning winning at the moment then? Are you
I'm
winning?
not sure.
I'm winning.
Mia, by a
You're
long
winning.
shot.
Ah. I'll let you in with a little secret, Fizz fan. When Mia was younger and we used to play board games with her, she couldn't handle not winning, so she would cheat. This was when she was like really little, like 5 years old, so we'll let her off for that. But it's just so funny, but now she's got older, you're not into all that now, are you? Sienna does go a bit like Monica of Friends, if any of you know what Friends is. Like, she really has to win and she gets really psycho about it, don't you, Sienna? Who invented this game?
Aliens.
No.
You cannot get this.
This is what I'm on about, she's going psycho.
Oh no, who's he going for?
Have you lost?
This is why we've got this match. Do I still go?
Yeah, you still go.
Oh
If you
yeah, I
get an
forgot.
alien-
That's the really cool thing about the game. You basically still carry on.
But what's the point in that though? You don't get any benefit.
No, but you can
You get an
enact
alien.
revenge.
Yeah.
Ah, I like. So if you're really bitter about losing, you can go crazy.
Right,
She's
guys.
got the 5
Oh
aliens.
my
Sarah's
goodness.
gonna win.
Oh, it's going gentle though. Oh, it got it. It got
Have you
it.
won?
Yeah.
Yay! Well done, Bill.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again.
After a very successful win, Mia,
Yeah.
what are your New Year's resolutions? Or resolution, just one or many or whatever?
I don't know.
It can be anything. It's basically if you want to do something a bit more positive in your life or a kind of positive change that you want to make.
I was thinking about this the other day, and it's kind of difficult, but I guess I want to do a Spanish every single day because I've been a bit slack on that, Fizz fam, and I think I should start practicing it again.
On Memorise, yeah?
Yeah, I
Okay, nice. Have you done it today?
No. Yeah.
You've done exactly the same as me. You failed your New Year's resolution already. Yeah, I was saying this to the Fizz fam earlier. Right, it doesn't matter. You need to get over the all or nothing mindset because people think as soon as they don't do something at once, then it's like, all right, let's forget about it and not bother with it now. But tomorrow is another day, so you can have a go tomorrow and then do it every day after that. Because admittedly, you don't set yourself off to a very good start if you've stayed up until gone midnight the night before and then you expect to have some sort of healthy, implemented routine in your day from the next day when you wake up. What's your New Year's resolution, Sienna?
Don't have one.
You don't have one? Well, you don't have to have one, that's fine. What about you, mummy?
I think one of my goals this year is I'd really like to give birth.
No, but genuinely, that
I'm
is a
joking.
really, really
I'm
big
joking.
deal, though. So that's fair
I guess
play.
I'm going to
if
bring
that's-
another human into the
Yeah,
world.
that's
so.
massive. I don't think you can get a bigger thing than that.
All I can think
it's
is
not
like
really a
fa-
resolution, though, is it?
No, okay, then I have got some resolutions, but loads of them, like, what I'd normally choose are ones that you do when your body's not getting taken over by a pregnancy.
Yeah.
So, like, at the moment, obviously, like, I would love to get fit and do all those things again, and I'd normally make goals of stuff like that. But
Yeah.
I can't really do that at the moment because nothing's predictable at the moment. My body's changing all the time, and I feel tired, and I don't feel myself. So maybe it's going to have to be something to do with my mental well-being, or a little thing like maybe I'd like to read one book every week. Maybe that
Wow.
could be that, a book every week. Maybe not every week, but at least like read a book at least once a month. Finish it, depending on the size of it.
It's adventurous. Too much adventure! Too much adventure! Have a lay down! There's too much adventure! Oh my goodness! Call 911! Call 911! Woo! Well done, Sienna.
Yeah, but giving birth is too much adventure. How does that work?
Oh yeah.
That's literally like, I'm not going to say, but it's very, very
That is a lot of adventure, isn't
I
it?
had one, and I want to go on the balcony every single day and do power plays.
Oh wow. That's amazing. Show the Fizz fan what a power pose is. Wow, nice. I like that one. That's good.
The balcony is
What,
like
every
that.
morning before
Yeah.
school?
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
Or basically whenever in the day. Talking about going on the balcony, look at the moon.
I don't know if you can see on the camera, guys, but the moon looks absolutely crazy tonight.
Well, yellow.
And what's the point in a power pose, Sienna?
Like being strong and feeling positive.
Yeah, your body language affects how your mind feels. So you do a good strong pose, and then it makes your mind feel good.
Goes without saying what it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When I give birth, I'm just going to be doing this.
This is just reminding me of Titanic.
I don't have a clue what you're talking about, but okay. That's the
Don't worry, before your time, mate. Before
She
your
didn't know
time.
what Friends was last night. She doesn't know what Titanic was. You are
I know
really
what
making
Titanic
me feel my age.
is. I do know what Titanic is, but
You haven't
what
seen
it
the
is,
film?
I haven't seen the film. But is it real or not?
Should we get to watch the film?
It
We
is
need to get
based,
about
it's
10
based on a true story.
We need to
Yeah.
get about
Yeah.
10 boxes of tissues if you watch that. It will make you well cry. Yeah, if you can hold your tears in, then I'd like high five you. Because when I watched it when I was about 10, I was staying at my dad's and we were at his friend's house and I'd never been around there before, and they put the Titanic on and I was trying not to cry because I felt like at that age you feel embarrassed to cry in front of people, and I was going, it's so emotional. You should definitely not watch that when it's coming up to your period, Mia. Definitely don't watch that film.
Everything is clear when you're eating your dinner.
Is it a nice dinner, girls? Right, basically, Fizz fam, I decided that we'd have a nice healthy dinner to start the new year off, and we've got this lovely plate full of delicious veggies, veggie burger. You're going to love it, Dad. I think it's absolutely
thank you.
delicious. And also, we're going to be watching probably a little bit of David Attenborough, aren't we?
Yeah, I love it.
I know.
Mate.
Apparently, David Attenborough, like when people Google him, they ask if he's still alive, because I think he's very elderly, even though he seems quite young, because he's like he's always in documentaries working hard, isn't
I
he?
typed David Attenborough in Google and then it started just auto-filling, is David Attenborough still alive? And I was like, that's well hard.
I know. Imagine if you were alive and when you Googled your name and then you found that the most Googled searches whether you were still alive or not.
Yeah.
That'd be really, really weird, wouldn't it? Yeah. So guys, we're eating this and then afterwards we've got churros. I know. So healthy dinner. We've got loads of leftover stuff from like Christmas, loads of leftover cream, custard. We had some churros in the freezer, not the oven. They are actually in the oven right now. So we're going to be having that for dessert. But then once we've got those out of the way, then they're all out of the house. Because like when you've got like bits left over, it's just a bit annoying. They can either get wasted, thrown in a bin, or eaten. So we're going to eat them now then, aren't we?
Let's.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to join the Fizz fam.
If you're new.
Yeah, if you're new around here. I have got school tomorrow, so we guys need to get ready for bed because it's going to be an
gotta
early
get up
start.
early.
So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Thanks for
Make a video
watching.
every
See you
day.
tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.